Got me reminiscing back to when days were great. Got me wishing it was 1988.
Got me reminiscing back to when times were great. Got me wishing it was 1988.
What's up, Lime Nation? Welcome back to yet another edition of your one true source for old school rap, the Rap Flashback. December brings with it wintry weather and holiday cheer, so bundle up and get festive because at JP Line Productions, we're some cold-ass dudes who bring the gift of hip-hop. Let's get started. On December 15th, 1998, Busta Rhymes dropped his third studio album and one of his most successful, Extinction Level Event. This album continued with the apocalyptic theme of Busta's first two releases, The Coming and When Disaster Strikes. Back in the mid to late 90s, the whole year 2000, Y2K, end of the world as we know it motif certainly spread like wildfire, so perhaps Busta following suit with his album title should come as no surprise. That said, the album featured a bevy of producers that included Knots, Rockwilder, Swiss Beats, DJ Scratch, Diamond D, and Busta himself. Busta's trademark high energy, double time flow carried most of the record, but there were a few notable features, namely the Flip Mode Squad, Ozzy Osbourne, and my favorite of the bunch, Janet, Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Her feature on What's It Gonna Be, a sultry cut that's my favorite song on the record, along with the super catchy Gimme Some Mo', helped drive the album to number 2 on the R&B and hip-hop charts. Extinction Level Event would ultimately go platinum and landed Busta Rhymes 3 well-deserved Grammy nominations. Big ups to Busta for his consistency and creativity over the years. He certainly knows how to entertain. You people had enough?
Give me some more.
You people want that wild shit?
Give me some more.
Yo, Prof, where the weed at?
Wait, you know my rate, Scholar. Stop being cheap.
Come on. Give me some more.
We'll begin the Flash Forward segment this month by following up on the Kanye West saga. Last month we noted that between his cross-country St. Pablo tour and his wife Kim Kardashian having gotten robbed at gunpoint in Paris, Kanye simply had a lot on his plate. Between curiously asserting that he was a Trump supporter, a seemingly far cry from his George Bush does not care about black people days of a decade plus ago, and lashing out at Jay-Z and Beyonce during his concert interludes, Kanye was taking a lot of heat in the unforgiving court of hip-hop public opinion. Others, however, myself included, reserved judgment, allowing for the fact that Kanye was just being Kanye, albeit a very stressed out and unfocused version thereof. And he ends up in the hospital for sleep deprivation and psychological issues, canceling the remaining dates on his tour. As of the time of this recording, Kanye has reportedly been discharged from the hospital and is receiving outpatient treatment. Allegedly, Kim and Kanye are not living together while he receives his treatment. And also allegedly, he's back in the studio putting some music together. Who knows? Perhaps a little distance and a lot of music is exactly what Yeezy needs to get back on track. I bring this up because many within that unforgiving court of hip-hop public opinion have taken joy in watching Kanye's apparent meltdown. Even J. Cole dropped a record, a very good one I might add, called False Prophets, where he takes shots at Kanye's swift fall from grace, effectively calling his entire career into question. Note, J. Cole is Jay-Z's artist. Might Hove have in some fashion been behind that particular verse on the track? Would he have at least have had to approve it? Who knows? But it's an interesting dynamic of the story that I feel has been largely overlooked. In any event, what I'm really trying to get at here is that mental health isn't something that should be taken lightly. While I get that Kanye's outspoken and what many would consider overtly assholish ways make it difficult for people to sympathize with the guy when he's down, if he's in fact going through mental health issues, let's cut the man some slack. Yeah, I know, many will say, oh well, he's a dick, he brings it on himself. And again, I get it. But aren't we all dicks sometimes? Don't we all have our days where others just can't stand us? Don't we all get depressed, uneasy, and erratic at times? Lord knows I have.
Very true, Scholar. You were just being a dick a few minutes ago, demanding flavored seltzer water and Skittles between takes, yelling at the teleprompter girl. And oh yeah, you almost broke the bathroom door.
Oh, hey, all right, whoa, settle down there, Prof. Jesus Christ. I get it, but I suppose that helps prove my point. In any event, I think it's important for people to realize that for those with mental health issues, it's not as easy as simply snapping out of it or sleeping it off. It doesn't really work that way. Whether Kanye never really got over his mother's death due to it having occurred at the height of his stardom, as some have theorized, or if the backlash of said stardom has simply worn him down and sullied his soul, as has happened to many famous people over the years, I, for one, am willing to wait it out and pull for Kanye. He may be a dick at times, but he's also very intelligent, incredibly talented, and wildly entertaining when he's at his best. He ushered in an entire sub-genre of hip-hop, which many awesome artists, such as Lupe Fiasco, Kid Cudi, Kendrick Lamar, Wiz Khalifa, and J. Cole himself, have benefited from. I know I'm in the minority here, and shit, I'm a Puerto Rican in Boston. When aren't I in the minority? But all joking aside, I say cut Kanye some slack and let's hope he gets well soon. And if you know anyone with mental health issues, consider that in those moments when they may frustrate or confuse you. I myself have suffered from depression. It took a few years for me to learn how to best manage it, and thankfully, I did. I learned to do so. But I still have my episodes. Trust me, mental health is no laughing matter. Again, I implore you to please consider that as you deal with or hear about people going through it. Thank you. Get well, Yeezy. And as per standard operating procedure, we'll conclude by wishing a happy hip-hop birthday to the following December babies. A man who's down with OPP, Mr. Hip-Hop Hooray himself, Naughty by Nature's Treach, December 2nd. H to the Izzo, December birthday. Mr. Sean Carter himself, Mega Mogul and legendary MC, Jay-Z, December 4th. She's got a new style with a fresh type of flow, and if you want a Minaj, she's got a tricycle. None other than the super talented, beautifully bootylicious, reigning queen of rap, Miss Nicki Minaj, December 8th. One half of Black Star, who went on to have a stellar solo career and found success as an actor as well. He's also one of Professor's favorites.
Mr. Yasiin Bey, aka Most Def, December 11th.
Thank you, Professor. At the height of his career in the late 90s, there was no one more must-see, more energetic, and more captivating than the dog himself. DMX, December 18th. A man who helped usher in the era of the parental advisory sticker and whose mid-90s cable show, Luke's Peep Show, introduced a teenage scholar to the wonders of the Gentleman's Club. 2 Live Crews, Luther Campbell, December 22nd. Me so appreciative, we thank you long time. And to a bevy of others, such as the self-proclaimed baddest bitch, Trina, legendary producer, Easy Mo B, Flip Mode's Raw Digger, Dilated People's Evidence, NWA's DJ Yella, Flavor Unit's Apache, and Alabama's own Yellowwood. As my partner Professor loves to say, happy motherfucking birthday! That's it this month, folks. We invite you to catch up on past episodes of the Rap Flashback at the YouTube link below, and to check out all things JP Lime at jplimeproductions.com, your one-stop shop for dope content. Whether music, film, politics, or podcasting is your thing, we're sure you'll find something you enjoy. Thanks for joining us, stay warm, and of course, happy holidays! Woo!